Hello again, friends, and welcome back. Sean with Boondocking with the Boyers, all for another camping weekend. This time we're headed to Pinckney Recreation Area in Holly, Michigan. It's just north of Ann Arbor. Making our way up there. We've camped a few times since our last video. I think 3 times we've camped. Try to get some content, but it just didn't work out that well. It wasn't very good. It actually kind of sucked. It wasn't good at all. So even after trying to edit all that content, it just wasn't worth trying to upload and just look back. So I'm going to try to do a better job this weekend and get some real good content, and maybe we can upload a video and have some good stuff to watch. So about 45 minutes away, just traveling up US 23 northbound. Once I get there, I'll get set up and check back in and see how things are going.
Good morning from Pinckney Recreation Area. We're at the Bruin Lake Campground. This is Site 75. Didn't get much video last night. We got in, got dinner done, and hung out with our awesome neighbors. Great neighbors here, so we partied with them for a little bit and went to bed. So we're going to start the day today. I'm sure Brandy's going to get on a kayak, and I found a nice paved trail to use. 1 second. What's your problem? What's your problem? Stand by now, folks. Heidi's losing her mind. Okay, and we're back. Heidi was having a fit about something. I don't know what. So here's our site. Very, very wooded. Beautiful, beautiful campground, beautiful park, but just as far as parking into your site, it was not the most pleasurable experience, but we got it done. I'll show you what I'm talking about here. So for one, the picnic table isn't your standard 6-foot picnic table, so our table cover was just a little bit short. Not a big deal, but just something to note. So that's our fire ring, fire pit, and there's the front door going in. So clearly we're not going to be lighting any fires. This is the only option I had of parking, because I'll show you in a little bit, there's a tree on the other side. So I had to get in between both of those. And just kind of walking around. There's the bike, and of course, Old Glory, always on display every time we go camping. Something else I'm gonna show you guys. If you look right there, that is a battery disconnect switch that I just recently wired. So the problem we've been having is we have an Everchill 12-volt DC refrigerator, which is kind of good. It doesn't run on propane, it's DC, so it can run off the battery power. It doesn't need shore power. The problem is the battery drains pretty quickly when we're in storage, even though the fridge is off. Stand by again, folks. Heidi just went duty and I gotta go clean it up. Be right back. Okay, back again. Heidi had to go duty, so I had to go clean that up real fast. Now, where was I? I was talking about the battery disconnect switch. So, pretty basic switch is just wired directly to the negative battery terminal. Got this off Amazon, about 13 bucks or so. Right now the battery's on. But basically, so when I pull up into storage, I just flip the switch and it disconnects the battery so it doesn't have all that drain that you get from all the computers and circuitry and board, the propane leak detector, carbon monoxide detector, and other things that constantly run even though it's not plugged in anything. That puts a lot of draw on the battery. So if I do that when it's in storage, I can shut it off and maintain my battery life. So that's a neat little thing I just put on there. I didn't do a whole install video or anything like that because basically I saw it on YouTube, so there's a bunch of videos about that. So you should be able to find that. I'll put a link of one of the videos on there and also add an Amazon link for that specific switch. Like I said, a lot of these newer 2020 past models have these 12-volt DC refrigerators. Mine's an Everchill, and I believe Dometic makes them as well. I know the Forest River line, that's one of their big things they're going to now is the 12-volt DC fridge. All right, let's keep going here. There's Brandy's kayak. I'm sure she's going to get on that today. Another thing I'm going to talk about today is the Campground Rhino Tote. We're going to talk about that a little bit later and what we use that for. And just walking around, you can see this is a tree that we had backing into our site, and to right on the other side where I showed you earlier was the fire pit. So this was the best option I had for parking here. So not the best looking site. Thankfully, our neighbors behind us are camping with our neighbors to the north of us. So they said, hey, you know, we could use their fire pit. So that was very nice of them. So at least we can still have a fire. And that burned down our awning or our siding. So that was very nice of them. Now Blackstone set up. We're going to get breakfast started here in a little bit, whenever the ladies get moving out of bed. I think this morning we're going to have breakfast crepes. Savory breakfast crepes. So we'll check in a little bit once we get those going. Next. You want that?
Yeah. And have it go to waste.
So normally when we go camping, we are at electric only sites. And our camper only has a 36-gallon freshwater tank, so we quickly run out of water. So what I did last year, I got this Campco 15-gallon wastewater tote tank that we can dispose our water with. Now, we only use it for gray water because that's what we run out of. We run out of fresh water first. Our black water can last us a good while. So to keep all that nasty stuff out of there, we only use it for gray water. So we can just dump gray water, go fill up fresh water if we need to. We have a 5-gallon jug for that, and then we can just keep on trucking. Unfortunately, what we do is it stays in the back of the truck. So what I did, I got this bumper mount tote tank carrier. So I'm going to head back while we're here at the campground and mount this on and then put it on back. It sits on the rear bumper, and that way it'll save precious cargo space in the bed of my truck. There's Stella, my assistant. She's going to be helping me while she's doing her giggly laugh with her flaming s'more doing a dab. So we're going to head back to the campsite and we're going to put this together. Oh, my goodness.
I had to go again. I guess I will again.
Okay, you can sit.
Well, I just put my Buckeye chair away a little bit ago.
Somebody said you weren't staying long. You just want to get in the picture. We have a story long.
Look, Mom built a good fire. That's all thanks to Mom.
Dad jumped down. Dad jumped down.
Red light blinking.
Yes.
Ew, drool dog.
All right. You ready? You ready? Sunday morning, closeout day, here at Bruin Lake Campground at Pinckney Recreation Area. Just finished breakfast, we're cleaning up and getting ready to pull out. So we'll start with the negatives. So for one, the site. I don't know how our fire pit is. You saw some in the video earlier. The fire pit is right outside our door. So we couldn't have a fire, would have burned down our awning. But fortunately, the neighbors to the left of us let us use their fire pit, which was behind them. I guess we could have pulled in perpendicular to the road to make it different, but we just backed in, so wasn't set up well. We got a tree on the other side of the fire pit, so we were right between that. Bugs.
Mosquitoes are horrible. I need a blood transfusion. I've been itching all morning from all the mosquito bites.
Bugs were bad.
There were ticks here too, but the mosquitoes were horrible.
They were really bad. There's only, I'm looking at it now, we can see it here, there's only 2 lanes for the dump station. Now I think there's 100 some odd sites here. There's only 2 lanes for the dump station. Not very busy today. A lot of people got out here earlier because they saw the rain coming, but could probably have a couple more dump stations. Any more negatives you can think
Cell
of?
phone signal, if people are interested in that. The cell phone signal, we have Verizon and T-Mobile,
T-Mobile and nothing.
we didn't get reception here.
Anything you need to add? Negatives?
I had like 10 mosquito bites in one
We
day.
covered that, bruh.
But still, 10 or 9, I don't know.
Okay. Those are the only bad things I can think of
Yep.
at the moment. Now for the positives, we had a shower house
Stumbling distance.
one side away from us. It's nice, very wooded, lots of shade, very scenic. But unfortunately with that comes all the bugs. But very nice scenic campground. It was tough getting here. It's not off any main road. If you come here, do all your shopping ahead of time. The closest supermarket or Walmart is 20 miles away. So
But there is a full liquor store 4 miles away.
right up the road, full liquor, and even have a deli there with fresh fried chicken. We weren't interested, but yeah, full liquor store. We had really awesome neighbors this time on all sides. We partied it up with them a little bit Friday night. I think they were all tuckered out last night. So we had good neighbors. You can talk about the lakes and the kayaking.
The lakes are awesome. It's a chain of lakes. The kayaking was fabulous. I think I went over 5 miles yesterday. Could have gone a lot further. It is all the lakes. They're deep enough to where they have the motorized boats on them too. So you need to be cautious of that. On our lake, there is a sandbar over off to one side where a lot of people gather and swim and party and whatever all day long. I did have a word of warning. I did have a black lab try to hitch a ride in my kayak as I went around one of the lakes.
We'll probably put some video in there or photo or still photo. You'll see it.
Yeah. So, yep. Kayaking, that's definitely the best part here. They had kayak rentals, canoe rentals. Almost everybody who came here had their own kayaks, canoes, pontoon boats, jet skis. They had a little bit of everything out there. So it was a little bit busy on the lakes, but they were fabulous.
Like I said, shower house is right there. One thing I like about these Michigan ones, they're individual shower houses. So you go and you have your own little shower there. So I kind of like that. The water pressure is always good and always warm. So I do like that about these Michigan State Parks. So you have your own individual shower, and you know you don't have anyone waiting or stalking you, waiting for you to hurry up and get out. So that's one good thing. Another good thing. I'm trying to think. Anything else?
Well, DNR will crack down on parties, on people being loud late at night. So be wary of that.
We did have a big raunchous crowd. There was over 20 of us. But they were a really fun group. Very helpful, very entertaining. Super nice people. So I can't think of anything else.
No, I think there is a playground for kids. There's a playground off to one side. There's a set of swings, a sand volleyball court. There's a grassy beach. It's not a sandy beach. It's a grassy beach.
No dogs allowed. Heidi.
Yep, one of many state parks where no dogs are allowed on the beach, which is disappointing. So far, the only place I found that we can do that is East Harbor. Heidi likes to swim and she can't do it. As far as trails, I like to explore the trails and couldn't do it. Number one, because the mosquitoes would have carried me away. And number two, it took me pretty much all of our walk yesterday morning to even find them.
And as we hear the rain coming down, we're going to get prepared to hitch up and get out of here. We've been doing a lot of camping. Haven't uploaded lots of video because all the footage I've gotten I just didn't like. I think hopefully I can put something together from this trip and get it posted and have some good content. But yeah, we've been to 3 other camping trips and just didn't have any quality. I didn't like it, so I decided not to upload it. But I think we got some good stuff for this one. So next weekend, we're camping again. Our last one for a few weeks. Coming back up to Michigan.
Back to Sterling State Park.
Sterling State Park. Another one, crown jewel we really like, and it's super close to home for us. So. Stella, you have anything else?
No.
Nothing? Alright. That's all we got. Thanks for watching.